do the function. Nope. I don't fuck with the fuck shit. Throwing on my dummy fit. Fuck it. I'ma pop out.
Welcome back to your second favorite YouTuber. I am J Shep Reacts. How y'all feeling today, man? I'm feeling all right. I cut my hair this morning, cut all this off and line myself up, all that good stuff. Just did some dishes. Well, I got them in the dishwasher. I know, like, in black households, that's like forbidden, the dishwasher is witchcraft damn near. But, hey, I don't give a damn, man. I started using that bitch this year, man. I'm tired of washing dishes by hand. It's so annoying. Or, like, even having my girl do it. And, I showed her. Because I'll say this. I'm not the best. I'm not the most perfect person. I don't like to do dishes all damn day. So, that's why, sometimes when I'm cooking, I try to do the dishes as I'm cooking. Sometimes it just don't work out that way. It just is what it is. But yeah, I love that I started using my dishwasher this year. I had a brand new dishwasher. Why the fuck am I not using it? So yeah, and I got my girl on board to do it too. So hey, and then yeah, today got some laundry done a little bit. Washed my bathroom rugs and stuff like that. Yeah, that's about it so far. About to do some videos. Probably got to do some DoorDash and whatever, because a nigga broke. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get into this video. Also, I'm eating some Hawaiian rolls, so I got something in my teeth, whatever. Let me know. But, hey, this video is Anthony Anderson is one of the biggest creeps in Hollywood by Black Double K Balloon. And I like this comment. It said Anthony Anderson looked like he not supposed to be skinny. That's funny. But, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and like the video, you know what I'm saying? Like my video for me. I really appreciate it. My brother, my sister. Let's go ahead and make sure this is on 1080. I don't need the enhanced bit rate. And let's go ahead and get this started, man. I've been hearing some things, man. Now I know of him. I don't know exactly who he is though, because I don't really watch much of him. I mainly know him as like the actor from Blackish. I didn't really watch a lot of Blackish. I watched Grownish, and he also came on there for a couple episodes and stuff. But I have seen him for a while, like throughout movies or like shows, stuff like that. I know of him. I don't know too much about him though.
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, I'm one of them.
Oh my. We starting the video like that? He on that PDF timing, man.
Hey, what is going on with y'all, man? It is Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, man, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Now, check this out, right? I had a couple clips I wanted to show y'all in this video. Check this out. Now, I've never seen this clip. Raise your hand if today is the first time you've seen this clip. Now, I saw it about a week ago, but I'm just now getting to it. This clip was going viral on TikTok, right? Maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, maybe.
Now, I will say this. I know back then these motherfuckers, they were saying weird jokes like that. I don't know if y'all ever seen Lil Duval, whatever. I don't know if you ever seen his Twitter, but he got some horrible stuff he was saying, like joking about his daughter type shit. Like, it's weird. So, I don't know. Comedy was weird back then. I don't mess with all that. Like, oh, I like them young and stuff like that. Man. Now, I understand some people joke like that with their friends and stuff like that. Cool. Keep it off camera. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, in that Kevin Gates video, when old girl, she went on camera talking about that, I don't like when people call me this or this. I'm like, man, y'all gotta. It's cool. Like y'all can react. Keep it off camera. It just makes stuff worse if you just sit up here and be on camera. Keep it off camera. But hey, we gonna see if what he just said is about to align with whatever Black Balloon about to point out.
Because back in July, Anthony Anderson and his team actually responded to this clip making its way back around the internet, because this happened in 2003. Mind you, Anthony Anderson was 33 years old and Lindsay Lohan was 17. This man says the wildest shit I have ever heard so blatantly on a television show. Hopefully this doesn't have any kind of copyright and we can actually show it, because he actually puts it.
I promise I'm gonna like chill on a pause. It is pretty early, but hey, it's a Jay Shep video, man. You came here to hear me talk, and I came here to hear you talk too, and in the comments, whatever. But it's so weird how sexualized Lindsay Lohan was for how young she was at this, like how she just said she's underage. It's so crazy, bro. It's just so weird, bro. So kind of like her and what was it? Amanda Bynes. She wasn't as sexualized as her, but I mean, by them execs, she was like, Dan Schneider. They need to lock him up too. That's one person that need to get locked up.
His hand on her knee and says, "You sure grown up a lot since you last did Parent Trap, and me and my kids used to watch you." Now y'all know when she did Parent Trap, she was young. Right here, she's 17, young, and he's 33. And if I'm not mistaken, Anthony Anderson has some sexual charges against him a couple years ago. But check this out. This ain't that much of old news. They just came out over the summer and responded to this clip. This shit is crazy. Check this out, y'all.
You're sick and you just kissed me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some rubbing alcohol. You're sick and you just kissed me on the lips with tongue?
I didn't kiss you on the lips.
Somebody bring me some. Digress. My children and I, we loved you in the Parent Trap. I just want to give that to you.
Thank you so much.
And
I've never seen Parent Trap. If you have, let me know if you liked it or not. I guess I never seen that movie.
you've grown up a whole lot since then. You're only 17.
Yeah.
Are you driving yet?
Yes.
Can you drive?
Yes. It's the same things.
Speaking of pink,
Uh-oh.
I have something I'd like to add to your collection. It's pink, it's satiny, and it's me.
Oh my God.
I just realized in that clip he has on a wedding ring. So he was at least married at this time, I'm assuming. If pause. But if I was a woman and I was married to somebody like this and they're doing comedy and stuff, we're getting divorced. You're not gonna be making no PDF file jokes to no white woman on television, bro. You weird. You're weird.
It's me. To Lindsay from me. There you go.
Well, this is going to go right on my bed. And when I see you, I will say hi because I'll see your face every
Thank
night.
you, baby. Now, aside from entertaining me in your room and in your house, what gentleman will be at the new pad with you and Raven Simone?
No one.
I'm just talking about, like parties.
No, I don't have a
get-togethers.
boyfriend.
She's single, but looking.
But I'm illegal for people that are old.
Well, some men like them young. We ain't gonna mention no names, but, I'm one of them.
There wasn't even none in that cup.
Now, this big-headed, big...
No, bro. Like, because in Grownish, I knew he was skinnier. But dang, nah, bro. He don't look like he's supposed to be skinny. No, he don't. Nah, bro. That comment funny as hell for that. Because, oh, my Lord. But literally, there was nothing in that cup. He literally just did that to like drive home the joke further, like, you know, acting like he's, bro. This nigga weird, bro. He's weird.
Bearded former fat boy.
Oh no,
nasty ass man.
No.
From the moment
get this off
that
my
interview
screen
started, he was completely inappropriate with a 17-year-old girl.
Get this off my screen.
Back in the summer, they tried to come out and say that it was meant to be comedy. It was meant to be all jokes.
Bro.
When just a year after that, he faced his first, sexual assault charge. And after 2004, I think he faced 2 more, with the most recent being in 2018.
Bro, get this off my screen.
I also have a clip that I'm going to play of a former actress alleging assault from Anthony Anderson in an elevator. But y'all, this man started the interview saying she kissed him on the lips, put his hands on her knee and said, "You've grown up since then." She was only 17 years old, y'all, in that interview. That she's grown up a lot since Parent Trap. The most horrifying of it all ended that clip with saying, "I won't say any names of men who like them young," and openly said, "I do." What part of funny or, comedy is that when you're saying it to a 17-year-old? You're asking a 17-year-old girl, who at that time was living with Raven Simone, what kind of guys are they going to have at their house? He literally asked her. I don't even think he asked, was she, living with her parents just to know. I think he was trying to plot, trying to make sure she living alone so he might be able to slide one day. 33 years old. I mean, look at Anthony Anderson. He done got so skinny, head so big. He got that bobblehead effect going on right now. And look, this is an old picture of Anthony Anderson right here. I can just look at him and you can tell he nasty. You can tell he a little predator. Look at them shoes. Got that little old Nokia. This is a real old picture right here. I can just see it over Anthony Anderson.
Dude, no, he's way too skinny. Oh my. See, they was trying to talk about Ice Spice on Ozempic, which it was a lie. She was literally on a road tour, first of all, because she did more than just USA. And on top of that, she was filming for the movie, what was it? Too High, it's the one that was, I think it's on Amazon or Apple TV. Russell Simmons just dropped or whatever, and she was on there. I think her character name was like Marisol or whatever. And yeah, that's what Denzel Washington, A$AP Rocky, all that. She was literally doing that, so she had to lose weight because the camera adds weight onto you, and she was already thick. So literally, she just lost weight, toned up, gained back her weight. Now her legs look like even better because she's toned. And her upper body as well. I just don't get all that, bro. But this dude, he on Ozempic. Look at him. That's Ozempic right there. If I ever seen Ozempic, but they trying to say Ice Spice is on Ozempic. This is ridiculous. This right here is ridiculous. Do you not see? He looks malnourished, but his head is still big. Like his head is big. Like he got a fat person head. Which is weird to say. You gotta, I don't even know, bro. Like, this is insane, bro.
Can see that he was a nasty guy. He still is. Being accused of, assault so many times. Ain't these women just ain't out here making this stuff up. And I was honestly kind of mind blown when I saw that clip of him and Lindsay Lohan. I never seen that. I ain't see that when I was a child. I ain't see that growing up. Nothing. They must have kept that under wraps. Whoever put that out and let that go viral, they must, I don't know. Obviously, it had to be because he was gonna host the Emmys and they were trying to get him banned from hosting the Emmys. So all of the freaky stuff and assault charges were coming back around.
As they should.
Because they were like, why would the producers hire him to host the Emmys? So clearly that's where it came from. People just started digging this stuff up. Now, I want to play y'all this next clip of the lady who talks about him assaulting her on the elevator. Then I also, man, it gets a little bit freakier. Anthony Anderson, this almost turned into a whole video about him. I didn't even think it was going to be this long. But Anthony Anderson, he tells a story where he talks about going to a hotel with Prince. And look, this shit get a little freaky. I'm not even going to say what it's about. I'm going to wait till we get to that part. Before we go there, check out this clip about the assault that happened on the elevator, all right? Check this out.
We were signing posters for the movie because the movie was out,
Mm-hmm.
and we were done. So we were staying in a hotel, all of us, everybody. It was just, they were sending different cast members out to different cities to promote. And I was paired with this person because we were both sort of easy, off the cuff, and funny. Like we could just go back and forth. So it made it interesting. It was just sort of like a meet and greet. We were signing posters. We were all done. And I never forget what I had on. I had on a jean jumpsuit that zipped up the front.
Okay.
And we were done. We've been out there for hours. Going back in the hotel, you know, Vegas hotels, it's a lot of floors. And we were like near the top of the floor. We were both all staying on the same floor. And I was in the elevator, and he had two male friends that were in town just to see, you know, hang out and whatever. But, you know, you worked with someone, and then you've been doing promotion with this person, you think that's your friend, and you're very comfortable.
Right.
So getting in the elevator with him and his two friends in a Vegas elevator to go, 42 floors up,
Right.
wasn't a thing. We were just
Right.
talking in there, and he looked at his friend, and his friend pushed the emergency stop. And he said, "You gonna finally give me what I want."
Really?
I thought he was kidding. I started laughing. And I'll never forget, I had really high heels on. And he came at me to try to unzip my, and that's when I caught his hand right here. And I was like, no, you're not going to unzip. A big guy
Okay.
pushed me back, tried to unzip it. We were fighting now with my zipper because I
And
realized now
his
we ain't
friend is
playing.
in there watching.
Two
this.
friends.
Two friends are watching
Watching.
this. Wow.
And kept the elevator from moving. And people I guess are trying to make it move again because they're on different floors. So it would start moving and they would stop it again. We were fighting with the zipper. He got the zipper down and tried to pull it off of my body. Now we're fighting. We're both sweating. And I was like, "You not going, no."
Right.
And we fought and we fought. And we went up and down. I'll never forget. We stopped on a floor, opened up, and there was a bunch of people trying to get in the elevator. And his two friends stood in front of the door and said, "You're not getting on this elevator." And he got my jumpsuit off of me, like the top of me, but it was still on my waist. I got out on our floor. I managed to get out on our floor. He jumped up. Like I said, I had on really high heels. He's tried to stop me by tackling me. He jumped on my back. And you know how like those long halls in the casino?
Yeah.
I carried him on my back, fighting, till I got to my room, and I started banging on my door. And I was screaming all the way. But it's Vegas.
Right.
You ain't screaming in the hallway.
Right.
And my fiance at the time came out. He was in the room next to our room. He jumps off, goes to his room, and now we are looking a mess, both of us. I just pushed him back in the door. We went in our room, and I told him what happened. And he said, "I'm going next door." And I was like, "I don't want you to go next door. I don't know what I want to do, but I don't want you to do that because that's going to end up in a fight." He goes next door anyway. He
As he should.
denied
Right,
everything
absolutely.
that
As
he
happened,
should.
but he saw me.
Yeah.
He saw. He
Ain't
knew.
no denying.
He knew.
He shouldn't even been talking.
No,
it's
he
on
was.
site.
He talked.
On site.
He talked
It's on
through
site.
it. Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
happen. He talked through it. Came back over about an hour later, and he said, he's gonna leave you alone. And I was like, okay.
Now, a lot of
No. Hold on. I'm not satisfied with that. No. Bro, ain't no big dude like this gonna be jumping on my wife back. She carrying your big ass all the way to our hotel room off of the elevator, and you over here essaying her. And then your two friend, man, first of all, them two friends lame, bro. I'm trying not to cuss too much or whatever, but they are lame, bro. And you're really lame and weird. I'm so mad at her. I can understand why her fiance didn't probably put hands on him, bro. But bro, let my girl ever tell me about something like that, bro. I'm catching an F. I am catching an F, bro. I'm catching an F, bro. Oh my Lord, bro. I am catching an F. And I'll do it gladly. You do anything to somebody in my family like that is wow. And then you're a celebrity at that. And you're married. This dude is sick. Oh my, bro, this is disgusting, bro.
People don't really believe what she said because she took a long time to come out and tell her story. But, I mean, it's kind of 50-50. A lot of people...
Bro, I believe every single word that she said. There's no reason for her to have lied about that. You know how crazy that gotta be? Like, to make up something like that, her two friends stood in front of the door when they stopped on the floor telling people, no, you're not getting on. And I believe this because you gotta think about, like, I don't know if y'all are caught up on, like, the whole little Stefan Diggs stuff with that one dude. Was it Chris Blake Griffin or Chris? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Something like that. It's like something like that. But yeah, like he was talking like they would give candy to girls, like they go to the club, but it's like not like regular candy. It's like like it has drugs in it, like ecstasy type stuff. Cause he said that one day he ate one of the candies, and that's when that whole situation happened with him and Stefan Diggs, or whatever. Like Stefan Diggs supposedly was making advances towards him, and all that. And then yeah, it's just insane. I believe it. A lot of these dudes, like their friends, they be around them and they let them do this weird stuff, bro. They let Diddy, for example, he was violating Cassie, beating her in a hotel. All that stuff. Not to mention, that's always kind of been like a speculated thing, or some people knew of it. Very small amount of people knew of it. But still, it's just like, huh? Like, these dudes be having all these yes men around them. It's so weird. It's so weird, bro. He weird for this, bro. I'm so mad, bro.
When I was checking comments, really believe what she said. And shoot, I believe her.
100%.
Because if you that bold to do it in front of your friends, I mean, y'all have done it before.
You've done it before.
And, you just didn't get caught or didn't get out the times that you did.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these people, that we've been learning over the years, this is common practice, especially with people in the industry. And sometimes I'll see a lot of comments like, oh, why are you always covering black entertainers or this and that? It's not even that. I've covered them all. Small, big, and tall, white, brown, black, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
I've covered them all. But it's never ending.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's never ending. I don't think I've talked about Anthony Anderson.
I'll say this with like the black people, they be too messy when it comes to this, because this ain't our lane. We don't lead the statistic when it comes to this stuff. Now we might lead the statistic in what's the word? In like arrests, right? But when it comes to convictions for like a lot of things, white people lead it. Especially for like SA cases, stuff like that. We don't lead it. We don't lead it in convictions. No. We're more likely to be arrested when it comes to things because we're over policed. This ain't our lane, because like majority of our folks don't do this stuff, bro. That's why they always try to bring it, per capita, all this stuff. I'm like, okay, well, cool. Per capita literally doesn't, it doesn't matter in terms for like black people. Like if you want to talk about, I know this is a little off topic. Let me actually go full screen or whatever, bigger. So per capita, right? All you're doing is taking that percentage from, so like welfare or whatever. A good amount of black people are on welfare or were whatever. I don't know what they got going on right now. But majority recipients are white. The bigger percentage of those people are white. And it's out of like 80 million something people or something like that. I believe, if I can remember correctly, but you take the percentage and then you basically take it and go to the percentage of the population that's black, which is like 13 to 14%, which I want to say is like 80 million. No, my bad. I'm tripping. Not 80 million. 40 to 50 million, whatever it was the last time I checked. And then basically they take that percentage from that welfare thing, do it out of that, and then now 20 million, 18 million black people are on welfare or whatever. That's per capita. Like for every white guy, there's 2 black people that are using welfare, you know, when you compare it race by race and da-da-da. It's stupid because we are the minority. There are more Hispanics, there are more whites. It doesn't make any sense to do that because we have a smaller room for error. Hispanics and whites in America have a larger room for error. So there are going to be more convictions for white people no matter what. Even though we are over-policed and we are getting arrested for crimes that white people also commit. Well, we're getting arrested more for crimes that white people also commit more. We get arrested for it more because there's more police around us in our areas searching for crime and whatever, you know what I'm saying, criminalizing us compared to white people. But like I said, majority of people in America are white. And then you got Hispanics coming in that second, then you got blacks, then you got Asians and whatever else. So my point is, per capita, it doesn't make any sense. So when you apply it to stuff like this, like SA and all that, right, they're going to take per capita and try to say, oh, more black people will do this. No. It's just a smaller room for error because we have less people. So, yes, when you take that percentage and bring it over to that percentage of people, it's going to be a higher, like once you do the math, it's going to be a higher amount of people out of those people technically that did it. Even though we're not convicted of SA the most, it's white people once again. So it's just like, this is why I believe the black people that are famous celebrities and stuff, and they're doing this weird stuff, they get caught because that's just not of our nature that much. In America specifically, not like Africans. I'm talking specifically for black people in America. We're like very against that. Even though, yes, there are weird people in everyone's race and stuff like that and culture, whatever. I'm just saying specifically from what your mom teaches you, like in the black household, you don't get raised like that. You get introduced to doing stuff like this from somebody. Like, and I, you know, it might be the same for white people. I don't know, but there's a good amount of white people that still do this stuff and they be led down the right path. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's why it doesn't make any sense to why, like, yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of black people getting caught doing this stuff that are famous, but there's exponentially way more white people that are rich and famous that are doing this stuff. They just have it under wraps better because they've been doing it for so long and their family probably has been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I know that I went off on like a little spiel or whatever, but hey, that's just like how I think of it in my mind. Cause like what he's saying, how he has to defend himself saying, why are you only pointing out black people? Even though it's like, yeah, this is our people. So yeah, we should talk about our people specifically. And this is like for you know, positive reinforcement for our people. But like I said, I think what it is that we get caught with it because, you know, we get caught more because we're more sloppy with it because this isn't our nature. We don't have a great amount of people in our culture doing this weird stuff, bro. We don't do this weird stuff, bro. You get stomped out for stuff like this, real talk. That's just this not us, bro.
And on my page, not one single time since I started YouTube. It doesn't really matter what color the person is. It's just a lot of this stuff is coming out. You know, thanks to the internet, these people can't escape it, regardless who they are, black or white. You won't be able to escape the things that you did in the dark. Now, this next clip, this is one of those ones where I found this one, and it probably had only 3 comments underneath it. But the 3 comments that it did have was all questioning what exactly he was talking about. Now, he's finna tell y'all a very strange story about him and Prince, or Prince,
Bro.
you know, and his people inviting him to a hotel
Bro, what?
in the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, to eat pizza and pasta.
Oh no! For y'all that don't know, those are PDF file words. Pizza refers to little girl. I gotta space out my words and stuff. I don't want YouTube to like flag me. I don't know. Who knows how many people gonna view this video? And I don't know what pasta means, and I know it got something to do with whatever. Because you know how there's like stuff for like swingers, like I think it's an upside down pineapple. There's stuff for PDF files. Pizza and hot dogs. Hot dogs, you can guess what that is since I just told you what pizza is. And then there's chickens, which just means child and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, you know, because they be on that Baphomet stuff too sometimes. They be talking about sacrificing chickens, which means just sacrificing a, you know what I'm saying, a child. So yeah, it's a bunch of word codes and phrases and words and stuff like that.
I said, hold on now. Is they talking about what I think they talking about?
They talking about what you think they talking
Because
about.
Prince was at this hotel too, along with Tavis Smiley.
I don't doubt it.
And others.
Prince was on stage with his buns out too, and the same type of chaps, whatever. That's why I don't get why people they be trying to tell me, "Oh, Prince is straight." This, that. I'm like, bro, no straight man is doing this. Like, and like, I'm not saying it's wrong for you to be whatever, gay or whatever. I'm just saying no straight man is going on stage with his butt cheeks out, or at least no sane, regular human. Clearly, you see there's something up with this dude. He essaying people. So, hey, like I said, go hand in like unless you are actually gay, then you know you're out. You know whatever. Like it makes sense. But no, if you're trying to pose as a straight man and you're being whatever, no, like you're not finna convince me that you're a straight man and you just did this. No, I don't know. I don't believe it. No.
And he said in the middle of the night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, they're eating pasta and pizza. And we just started this video with him saying he likes them young. So you could put 2 and 2 together.
Yep.
As we go ahead and check this clip out.
Went to this after-hour spot after the concert, a place called Village Underground in the Village.
Oh, that's famous.
Yeah, and so, you know, because Prince likes to jam afterwards. Well, Prince just went to go listen to the musicians, and so it's Prince, his assistant, myself. And I see Prince lean over to his assistant, and then all of a sudden the assistant leans over to me and says, I don't know why I do this voice, but it's like, Prince wants you to come back and have pasta and pizza. I was like, oh, okay. And then Prince got up and left, and she got up and left. I don't know why her voice is so deep, because it was a woman.
That's right.
She got up and she left.
Because you were summoned.
Yes.
You were summoned by royalty.
And I show up at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a doorman there with a key. And it was like, Ms. Anderson, Prince is on floor 42, and the room number is 4206. I was like, okay. Gave me my key, put me in this private elevator. I went up, put the key in the door. The door opened. I had my wife with me. We walked in.
Hey, there's a reason why he got a private elevator. Huh. And I wonder who his wife is, because dear Lord, oh my, she must be it. Like, there's no regular woman dating no weird dude like this. It's just not happening.
Like, oh, and there was, you know, an array of people in the living room, and I went back to find Prince, and he was back there holding court with Tavis Smiley and Cornel West, and he looked up and like smiled and gave me the peace sign, and I went back in, and we had pasta and pizza at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. How did Prince like his pizza? This is very important. The toppings
first off,
is a window into one's soul.
First off, there was no meat on the pizza, and I didn't see Prince eat any pizza. We would go to his house, man, for the house parties. You know, I want to say Prince was a vegan, and so he had his chef prepare. You know, you'll be at the house, and it'd be Stevie Wonder playing the piano, Malcolm Jamal Warner on bass. Rochelle Farrell singing lead, Harry Connick Jr. playing bongos. No, that was Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
What does any of that have to do with this man liking toppings on pizza or not? You first you say he's vegan now or whatever, but then you say you didn't see him eating pizza. If he's vegan, why would he be eating pasta either? Too like what you got to get like vegan pasta because. To be vegan, vegans, they don't eat anything like dealing with animals, basically. That's their whole thing. Nothing. Like eggs. So to make pasta, you need eggs. To make pizza, you need milk. I'm pretty sure there gotta be an egg somewhere in that. Yeah, the dough. The dough. So what are we talking about right now? Like, we're off topic.
Matthew McConaughey, I'm sorry. I get him confused sometimes. But it was just amazing, man. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning, his chef is serving you breakfast.
I'll leave that one up for y'all to decide what you think about that. Notice he mentioned Malcolm Jamal Warner, who's now dead. The entire interview is about Prince, who's been dead. And just, the common Hollywood circle.
Yep.
Of at the time, people would never have thought they would die the way that they did. In the form of those dark Hollywood rituals. And Anthony Anderson, somebody who basically spent his entire adult life in Hollywood, is no different from the rest of them. And it seems like he was involved in things with the little ones. Because, y'all know, maybe I'm reaching. Maybe we all, when we hear that word pizza, especially pizza and pasta at 4 a.m., with all kind of people from Hollywood, when we hear that word, we automatically get to thinking, all right, now, that's just automatic. But I don't know, man. I'm going to let y'all make the decision on this one. So with that being said, y'all, I think we'll go ahead and stop it here.
All right, man. Hey that's... Bruh. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. That's the end of the video, though. Coincidentally, like, I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, hey, there's been stuff coming out about him or whatever. I was waiting to watch this video, and she told me something about people were talking about his mom was teaching him and his brothers or something like that how to eat the JJ and teaching his sisters how to give blowjob, fellatio. That's a better word. Fellatio. And was also, like, showing them, like, relation videos of herself with her partners to them. Like, to give them relation education. Yeah. There we go. Oh, my gosh. It's so hard censoring yourself. It's so, I'm trying to keep it cool on the cussing and, whatever, but yeah, dude, this dude's disgusting. This dude's disgusting. I'm glad I ain't never really like him, because like I said, I've just seen him and stuff all the time. I don't know, I just never really found him funny that much in the first place. So yeah, this dude is disgusting though. That whole elevator story, I believe that 100%, and I'm glad he's getting caught up right now. and I hope they find something else to get him put in jail. Like, this dude's disgusting, bro. But anyways, hey, look, that's the end of my video now. You know, go ahead, hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the channel, watch some more videos. Go to my main channel, listen to some of my music. You know, like I said, Apple Music, Spotify, all caps, J.Shep, anywhere, you know, really. And yeah, go ahead and watch the next video that I put out too. Deuces.